Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and here's Android Canary 2602, and let me tell you that this build has a lot more features when compared to Android 17 Beta 1. You will definitely see some of the features I just mentioned in my previous video about Android 17, but I will show you a lot more here with Canary. So without further ado, let's jump in. Starting with the update size and build number, here on the 8 Pro it's 782 megabytes and the build number is ZP11.260.123.011. And now let's take a look at the new features. Starting with the home screen, Android Canary didn't get the same Google search widget of Android 17 Beta 1 that I talked about in my previous video, but we're still using the same old one. But what's new here is this new design for the welcome message you get after any software update. Instead of using text only, now there is a container around it for easier readability. Plus you will see an ellipsis here at the end. Tapping on it will allow you to dismiss the notification. You can learn more about this content, and also you can jump right away to settings. I don't see anything different under settings. Even the option to remove the at a glance widget does not exist in Canary, and everything else is exactly the same. In the quick settings, Android Canary got two new changes that Android 17 is missing. The first one is related to the live notifications of Google Maps. As you see here, I have a much bigger exit navigation button. When you compare this to Android 17, it's using the same old design we have in the stable version. This one makes the button a lot bigger and easier to tap on. The second change is related to the access indicators. So for example, when I open the camera, now you will see an arrow next to the indicator to let you know that this button is tappable for more, while previously we didn't have this feature. So when I open the camera on Android 17, we still have the same old design as before, without any indication that you can tap on this pill. Not only this, but the icons are also different. Previously it was an outlined icon, but now it's solid. Both do exactly the same thing, but the difference is in the design. On top of this, Canary got the same changes we've seen in Android 17, starting with the screen recording. Once you start the feature, the status bar clock will immediately show the seconds. And the last change is the redesigned brightness slider icon that also matches Android 17. So that's it with the quick settings. Now let's move on to the random tweaks. The first one is the redesigned icon for the volume panel in the volume slider. Also, when you access Gemini using the corner swipe, you will see the same home screen shrink animation that we used to only get with the power button, but now it works either way. And those two features are part of Android 17 Beta 1. On a side note, if you like any of the wallpapers you see in this video, you can download them from the Wallpapers by In-Depth Tech Reviews app. You will see plenty of exclusive wallpapers to choose from, with the ability to download any of them locally on the device, so you can apply the wallpaper effects of Android 16 or 17 on them. If you want to give it a try, you will find the Google Play Store download link in the description. And now let's get back to Android Canary. Now let's talk about the new changes under settings, and the most exciting one is the Pixel Buds Pro 2 finally support low energy audio only on this build of Android Canary. Even Android 17 Beta 1 doesn't support this feature yet. And if you want to activate it, head over to settings, then connected devices. Make sure your Pixel Buds Pro 2 is connected to the device, then go to settings, scroll down, and you will notice here that I have audio sharing and find an audio stream available inside the Pixel Buds Pro app, which never been the case before. Also, when you go to more settings, you will see a new toggle here called low energy audio. It says it's experimental and it improves audio quality. This feature will allow you to definitely use the AuraCast feature and the enhanced low energy audio quality. Under the security and the privacy page, we have multiple changes. The first one is the redesigned More Alerts button. When you compare this to the current design, you will see that the button is a lot wider, but now it's smaller to match all other buttons inside settings. And when you go to security and the privacy, then privacy controls, and scroll all the way down, you will see that the activity controls is now merged with the list instead of being separated. Also, when you go to the permission manager, The health, fitness, and wellness option is no longer showing in the main list, but it's hidden under the additional permissions. The Health Connect page itself also got the same tweaks we've seen in Android 17 Beta 1. When you compare it to the current design, you will notice that the recent access section is gone and replaced with a menu item. The app permissions is also gone, but now you can manage everything from this new section at the top called your health apps. Then we have two new categories, one for the data and access and recent access, and one called the preferences for the managed data. And when you go to the privacy dashboard, you will see a redesigned see other permissions button. It's now using this pill-shaped design, unlike before. And when you go to system and scroll all the way down, you will notice here that the managed data and advanced categories swapped places. And finally, we got the same redesigned parental controls page of Android 17 Beta 1 here in Canary 2602. The new features you will get is the ability to add the App Store filters. Once you tap on this option, it will take you to the App Store. It will first ask you to set a PIN. Once done, you will be able to modify the content in multiple things. You have apps and games. You can choose whatever you want. And then you have films, TV, and finally books. Now let's end this video by talking about the performance and the stability of this build while filming the video. To make UPR3 Beta 2.1, Android Canary 2602, and Android 17 Beta 1 are all about the same when it comes to stability. Thankfully, none of them have any major bugs or issues. Everything works as expected. You might come across some glitches here and there, but nothing major. And when it comes to the Geekbench scores of the 8 Pro after installing this build, I got 3,242 for the multi-core and 1,011 for the single core, and the GPU got 7,333. So that's pretty much it for today. These are all the new changes I wanted to show you on Android Canary 2602. Please let me know in the comments if I missed anything. But for now, thanks so much for watching and see you in the next video.